I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Hello retro games and collectors, and welcome to a Sunday Talkie. In this one I'm talking about refocusing, because my collection, particularly from next year, will be changing. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about I'm going to be going over to computers side of it. So I did used to have computers as well, not just consoles back in the day as well. So I've owned quite a few game machines in my time. So I'm wanting to. That does. Oh, by the way, that doesn't mean I'm going to be selling my consoles or anything like that. I'm keeping them all what I've got. The only thing what I will be doing, I'm trimming my original Xbox games by half. But I will be keeping games like the Simpsons Hit and Run game, and I'll be keeping my Knights Republic 1 and 2 I've got on there, and Dark Watch and House of Dead and Outrun 2 and all them, and Panzer Dragon. I'll be keeping all them, so they're definitely not going anywhere. I'm going to be a lot more strict with my games, because not only don't want to just play it for a few hours, I want to think to myself, right, what's the chance of me I'm going to go back to it? Because trouble having a massive collection, the chances of having a big one I should say, or massive, you're never going to have much of a chance to go back, because you're going to have some like other games you're going to be playing as well. So I want to be able to play my games more and have time for them. So I'm going to be strict to what I get. There are just a couple of games that I want on the original Xbox side, like Conquer Reloaded and Stubbs, all the more sought after ones, which I want. I've also got the only console. I've got a PlayStation 2, which Evo Halo is sorting me out with. So I will be picking up games, but I'll only be wild. I'm not resorting to eBay. I'll just get what I'm interested in. I'll just pick up any decent games what I'm going to play. And secondly, and the computers what I'm interested in are like the Commodore 64, which is on the list, ZX Spectrum plus 2, and also the BBC Micro Model B, and also the Archimedes 3020, which I used to own as well. I used to own both of them. And I'm also looking into the Amstrad CPC 464 as well. I'm quite interested in it, so I'll need to have a look into that more. It's quite interesting what games are on that, particularly if there's any like exclusive games that I can't get on the Commodore 64 or whatever. And I'm also looking into either get either an Amiga 600 or the Amiga 1200. And get a decent price for an Amiga 1200, I'll get Amiga 1200. And also with the whichever one I go, I'm planning on getting one of these SD card readers and have the entire catalogue of games on them. But that don't mean I'm going to not buy any games from. I am still going to buy games from, but not as many. Particularly like the Commodore 64, where they're on cassettes, and cassettes don't really last that long. It might work one day, then next week the game might not even work. But the ones I will pick up will be like the big box ones, which I know them all sought after. So at least if the cassette conks out, at least I've got the box art to look at. And I know with the Commodore 64, now I've seen these SD like little drive things where you hook up at the back of the Commodore 64. I know I've been watching videos on that side of it. And same with the Amiga 600 and as well. I haven't seen any yet for the Amiga 1200. You probably can, because I know I've heard there's a lot of expansions for it, so if you can do it for the Amiga 600, I don't see why you can't do it for 1200. And that's it. And also I'll be wanting an Atari ST, either the 520 FM, or if I can get the ST at decent, or the 1040. But if I get the 520, it must have at least 1 megabyte. I know when I had it, it only had half, but I want at least 1. I know the 1040 does have one a standard 1 megabyte. So I'll be getting games on that, and so you will be seeing gameplay when I get these like hardware. And when I get these SD cards, I don't know if shall I do a video of me connecting it up and all that stuff. I don't know if you'll find it interesting or just boring. So I've got that, and next year if I see NES games that I want in the wild, or which is highly unlikely anyway, and same with Mega Drive, any of my consoles, I'll pick them up for as long as I know I'm going to play them for quite a bit and even come back to it. So it's going to be more computer focus. And what else? Something else. I know I'll probably forget something. Oh yeah, and next Tuesday I've got a computer coming. Hopefully it does anyway. Which is coming from Scotland as well. So hopefully that will turn up. It should come no later than Tuesday. I know I haven't clicked the icon yet for postage, but I'll worry about that if it's not posted by Monday. So I've got that coming. So hopefully you'll see that in my pickups video on Saturday. So that's a bit now. I'll be getting games. I think I've mentioned it anyway. I'll be getting games for each one. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I know there's a couple of joysticks what I used to have. There's one which I can't remember. It's called the joystick, but I recognise I've saw pictures. And it's got two joystick what I used to have for the Atari ST. It had two square yellow buttons and a big stick thing. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure I'll find it on eBay anyway. So I know I want to get the same stick what I used to have. So that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the YouTube High Score Challenge next week. Bye.